Hello there. My name is Marissa Gambardella, and I'm the engagement coordinator at Concourse Global. While I'm so sorry I'm not able to join you all there live, I am excited to be able to share the Concourse platform with you. I believe it will be a great tool for you to use as you guide your students through the university search and the college application process. So let's dive right in. Concourse Global is an online platform that helps high school counselors showcase their students to universities around the world. Concourse is completely free for high school counselors and students to use. And while we are an online counseling software, we also serve as a portal to universities who can log in and view anonymized versions of your students' profiles and send them messages if they think they're a good fit for their university's programs. In addition to the university messaging, Concourse also gives you access to a team of advisors with different regional expertise all around the world. They can help find your students university opportunities no matter where in the world they'd like to study. All of the advisors on our team have had positions in international education before, and many are former college counselors just like you all. And they have years of experience in their fields, and they're here to help you. As the student's college counselor, you have complete control over all of the information your students receive through Concourse. So whether it's a message or a university recommendation, you are able to approve or reject any information sent to your student. Concourse is a really amazing resource for your students to get them excited about university research and building their shortlist. To get started, your students will fill in a Concourse profile that asks them information about their grades, test scores, as well as personality and preferences. So they're able to tell us what they'd like to study and where in the world they'd like to study it. Students will also be able to provide information about their favorite classes, extracurricular activities, all the way down through budget and career goals. Then, based on the student's profile, our advising team is able to write them custom recommendations. The recommendations are written by real people, it's not an algorithm, and they go into great detail about why that particular university's program is a great fit for your student based on the information they provide in their profile. And whether your student wants to stay in their home country or complete their studies abroad in the United States, India, South Africa, Japan, or anywhere else in the world, our advising team can find a university program that is a great fit for them personally, academically, and financially. And students really love the recommendations because they can tell they're written specifically to them. So it's exciting for them to read. And it's a truly great way for students to begin to research universities and build that short list. In addition to the Concourse recommendations, Concourse also makes students visible to universities who can view their profile and send them messages if they think that they're a good fit for their programs. Because the university is able to see the students' academics, their budget, their study preferences, they're able to send them really personalized outreaches in a way that was never possible before. The student's name, email address, and any other contact information is never shared, so there's no way for them to receive spam or be contacted outside of the Concourse platform. It's a great way for students to be discovered by universities they would otherwise not be able to communicate with so directly. And when a message is sent to one of your students, you have the ability to approve or reject it before the student ever sees it. So if you think the message is a good fit, you can approve and forward it to the student, or if not, you can block it. And for any messages you do approve, a three-way chat is opened up between you, the university representative, and your student. And you're able to monitor the conversation as it goes on and participate or ask questions if you have them. What our counselor users love about the Concourse platform is that they're always in control. They have the ability to invite students to the platform and review their profiles, track their progress, and they have that all important veto power over any messages or recommendations that students are sent. In addition to those Concourse University recommendations, both counselors and students are able to add university ideas to the student shortlist in one centralized location. Students can then keep track of a status of a university in their shortlist and update it as they move on through the process. So they can update that information when they've applied, received an offer, or enrolled. Counselors are then able to export this data for all of their students each year to maintain their historic records. We've had some really exciting developments over the last few months that we're happy to share as well. This summer, we've been hard at work developing our smartphone app for students. So now students are able to download an app in order to create their accounts and build their profiles. Using the app, students can receive recommendations and university outreaches directly to their smartphone. So we're really excited to see how the app helps students utilize the platform even better. Also, earlier in the summer, we announced that we will be integrating with Parchment, which is one of the largest document sending services in the world. We're still in the final stages of building the integration, but within the next few weeks, and certainly in time for the fall 2019 application cycle, counselors will be able to use Concourse to send official application documents to any university accepting documents through Parchment. We would love to have you all join the Concourse counselor community, and it's really simple to get started. You just visit concourse.global and click on Create Your Free High School Account. From there, you'll be able to fill in a form that asks some information about your school and the students that you work with. It only takes a minute or two to complete. There is a brief verification process, and we will reach out to you right away when we've activated your account. So in addition to the amazing resource that we think Concourse Global is for high school counselors, I also wanted to briefly share with you an amazing resource that Concourse has helped to compile. It's called the Common College Counseling Curriculum, or C4 for short. We've built this wiki to help counselors around the world compile their resources in one common area that would be accessible to anyone. If you visit concourse.global/C4, you can see we have a list of various study destinations that when you click into them, we have a timeline of activities and other important information to know about applying to that study destination. It's also broken down in 2-month chunks, which is really helpful. We have pages about athletics, summer programs, and building a school profile. One thing that we found when we're speaking with counselors is that many came into their position without access to a lot of resources and had to rely on themselves to develop and implement a curriculum. So we thought that creating such a document where counselors can compile that information would benefit the entire community. The C4 is a completely open source document, and we rely on counselors to create accounts and add information. So, like, while you can see we currently have a page devoted to the African continent, it's still a work in progress and has not been broken down into countries or study destinations. If you are interested in contributing to this resource, please let me know. We're always looking for more counselor knowledge to add. And I strongly encourage you all to check it out. I think it can be a huge help as you're assisting your students in applying to various study destinations. It was so great to have the opportunity to speak with you all, even if it wasn't in person. And I wish I was able to answer some of your questions live, since I'm sure you have many. But please feel free to send me an email at marissa@concourse.global, and I would be happy to answer any questions you might have. I hope to see you all on the Concourse platform very soon. Thank you again for your time today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.